In the last video, you learned the basics of the shape tools. In that particular case, it was the rectangle shape. And what I mean by basics is that you have your fill, the inside of the shape, your stroke, or in other programs, it's called the border, the outside of the shape, and that you could change the size of that stroke or border. You could change the color by clicking on it and changing it using a swatch. You could click here on the rectangle and use the color picker to change it. All those things apply to all of the shapes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other shapes. The second shape we'll look at is creating an oval. In Photopea.com, when you hard click on this rectangle, you'll notice that to create an oval, the word for it here is ellipse. Ellipse and oval are the same thing, just like stroke and border are the same thing. So click on the ellipse tool, and then I don't care what you do up here. Let's say you want a no fill or a different color. I'll do a no fill right there. Click and drag and create yourself an ellipse. Pause and do that. And now the next thing I want you to do is create a perfect circle. But I don't want you to just click and drag and just try to aim for a perfect circle. I'm going to show you how to do it actually perfectly. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to hold down the shift key on your keyboard. So you're going to click on shift, you're going to hold it. You're not going to release your finger. I'm doing that right now. I'm holding down shift on my keyboard. Then I'm going to click, hold that click, and drag across with my mouse. Notice wherever I move, it's not creating an ellipse. I move over here, I move over here. It's just creating a perfect circle. Let go. Go ahead and do that. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is change it back to rectangle. And just like we created a perfect circle, we could create a perfect rectangle, or what we call a square, by holding down shift, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm clicking and holding, still holding. Then I click and drag with my mouse and I create a perfect square. Go ahead and do that. Okay, now we have all these. Before I told you that what you can do is click on the layer and then come down here and click on the trash can. We're going to do it a little bit differently now. All you have to do is on your keyboard, click on the delete key in the upper right hand corner of where your alphabet is. I just click delete, it's gone. Okay, that's the basics of um, ellipses and perfect shapes. In the next video, we're going to take a look at triangles.